I was out earlier today and I'm glad to be back in my place. Come on in so you can hear this tea. Oh boy, I had a morning and a half today. Morning and a half. Come on in so we can get this tea going. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. Hey everybody. I had a day and a half today. You hear me? Come on in. Hey Deborah, how are you? Girl. Woo. Your girl went out early today. I went to do some errands. My son came to pick me up. So I had to go to the supermarket. So my son, he always drove a truck, but this last truck he got is really one of them bigums. I don't know if you're familiar with the Denali, like it's really high off the ground. So being the gentleman that he is, he gets out the truck and comes around to help his mama out the truck so I could go into the supermarket. So I go get the cart to go into the market. Hey, how are you? Come on in. How you doing, little Binty? Is that your name? Yes, it's daytime here. Welcome from Germany. Thanks for coming into my live. Please hit the like button while you're here and subscribe to my channel. So, like I said, he, comes to help me out the truck. And I don't know if I did it when I got out the truck, but somehow when he helped me out the truck, the doors to his truck got locked with his keys in the ignition. So he goes, Mom, I'm locked out of the truck. I locked myself out the truck. I was like, what? Because I had just walked away from the truck. So when he came to help me out, he left the car running, got out on his side, came around to my side to help me out the truck, and locked the keys in the truck. Oh my God. So I'm like, oh. By this time, he's heated. Like he goes from 0 to 100. Yeah, oops is right. And I said, Just do me a favor. I said, do you have AAA? Because I had AAA too. He said, yeah, I got AAA. I said, call them. They'll be here. Give them the address. They'll come. But my phone is, his phone, everything was in the truck. So luckily, I had my phone with me. I gave him my phone. I said, look, I had the phone number for AAA and everything. I said, use my phone, call them. So I waited for him to get through to AAA, and they, said they were going to come out to, help them. And they were out, I guess, within a half an hour. So it wasn't too bad because I was still shopping in the store anyway. Well, like I said, so at this supermarket, I've been coming here for years. Hi, Plunge. No, what's your name? Pecoon, Jen? Forgive me for messing up your name. No, I don't know Hindu. But thank you for coming through. And, hit the like button, please. It'll help me out into the algorithm. And if you like this type of content, please become a subscriber. I really appreciate it. So I go get a cart, and I notice they have these new carts now. So I'm going to show you a picture of this cart. It's like a plastic cart with a little touchscreen on it. So I said, oh. So I pull the cart and I go into the supermarket. This is the way the cart is looking with the touchpad. So when I walk into the supermarket with this cart, I'm greeted at the door by a greeter, and they're teaching me how to use this cart. Hi, Johnson, Christopher Johnson, how are you? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you coming through my live. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. So, this particular cart, see where the touchpad is? Well, you can take the item, the barcode of the item, and scan it like inside of the cart. Before you put the item in the cart, it scans, and then it goes right into the cart. And what this touchpad does is it adds up your total as you're shopping, and then they want you to, oh, I'm fine, Christopher, thank you so much. And as you're putting the items in, it adds it up on the touchpad. And when you get to the self-checkout area, they want you to go through there to pay your bill. Hi, little Bentley. How are you? Okay, subscribe to my channel, and I will look for your account when I get off of live. Thank you. So, the girl, she shows me how to scan the items and put it in the cart. Oh, I'm from Pennsylvania. Where are you from, Christopher Johnson? Where are you from? And so, she shows me it's so easy, yada yada yada. So, I'm in the produce aisle, and I pick up a bag of navel oranges, which I gotta remember. Did I get the oranges? I don't think I got them. Come to think of it, I put them back. But anyway, hi, Omir. How are you? How's it going? Thanks for coming to my live. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, I go to scan these oranges, and it won't scan. It won't pick up the scan. And I'm like, what is going on with this thing? I go pick up the tomatoes. I take the barcode. I scan the bar. It's not working. And I'm getting all these error codes. And the cart is like giving these like clicking sounds. And I'm like, you know what? After the incident with my son locking his car, with my son locking his keys in his car as soon as we got there, and now this cart is, giving me all this feedback. I'm like, what the heck is going on with this day? This is the day from you know where, you know? I'm like, oh Lord, it's got to get better. It's got to get better. It got to the point when I started going through the supermarket, and let's say this mayonnaise, I'm trying to scan it on the barcode, it wasn't picking it up. And then I was getting this error code on the touchpad. I went right to the regular checkout. Yours is, you can have scanners in Germany? Yeah. That seems to be the thing for today. And you have the, Omer, you live in Los Angeles? Okay. This must be this new technology where they have these scanners. You scan your groceries. They want you to scan your own groceries. They have laid out this the layout in the supermarket is totally different. It's less personnel. Hey Deneen, how are you? How's it going? The layout in the supermarket is totally different. You see less personnel now to help you. Like if you have a problem in the meat section or whatever. I I'm just not feeling it. I am just not feeling this layout in the supermarket now. And so I'm asking, as I'm going through the aisles, if I saw someone, a personnel from the supermarket, I would ask them, Little Bentley, you get ready to go to sleep? Okay. Well, have a good evening or night wherever you are. And Omer, you from Bulgaria? Okay. You're in Bulgaria. Okay. Thank you for coming to my live. Thank you so much. And before you leave, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel. Oh, Denise, you just woke up? Oh, okay. Well, thanks for joining in. Oh, Bear, I'm from Pennsylvania in the United States. So I just went through a regular checkout line. I told the young man, I said, look, I know I was supposed to scan these items in this cart. Some of them were scanned, some of them weren't scanned. I said, I just want a regular checkout. And then once we finished, he went through, he checked everything out. I paid, right there with him. And then I said, I went over to customer service and I asked someone in customer service, could they like deprogram the cart because they had my information in it. It takes your phone number and my what they call it, the Price Plus card is hooked to your phone number. Where you get your discounts and coupons and stuff. I didn't want that information to stay in there after I left the cart. So the one young lady, she said, "Ma'am, I don't even know how to use that card." So you're putting these cards out here for the public to use, but the people that work at the supermarket, they're not even knowledgeable to show you or to help the customers use the card. They should have given everyone the training. You know what I'm saying? I think this is the way I would run a business. Train everybody so that they're familiar with the cards, so that when customers have problems, there's someone there within the store to help them, you know, get their groceries. Yeah, I'm talking about the shopping carts. Do you have it in your area, Deneen? I didn't know that, I hadn't been to the supermarket because I had been getting my groceries delivered to my apartment, by Instacart. Why am I doing a live? Because I'm in this March Madness challenge, and every day we must go live. So I'm doing a live to connect with the audience so that I could get more subscribers and, get more likes so I could be pushed out through the YouTube algorithm. You get delivery too? Yeah, I have been getting deliveries, but I said, it's nice out. Let me go out here because I used to go to the supermarket all the time. Girl, today was like the day from what from H, and I just would you say you hope I get I don't know how many zeros, but millions of subscribers. Thank you so much. I hope I do too. But I have a long way to go. A long way. But I appreciate you and I hope you subscribe. Please. Thank you. And like I said, everyone, I hope you all subscribe to my channel. Yeah, Deneen, it did. It did throw me through a loop because, and I don't know if you heard the beginning of the story. When we got to the supermarket, my son took me to the supermarket and he got out of his truck to, thank you, Omir. Thank you so much. He got out of his truck to open my door to help me out at the door. And when he helped me out the truck, I don't know if I locked the doors or not, but his truck got locked with his keys in the ignition, and the truck was running. His cell phone, everything was in the truck. So I had to leave him my cell phone so that he could call AAA to come and unlock his truck for him. That's the kind of a day I started out with. So now I'm back, you know, I'm trying to do like a woosah, but I said, let me do this live now. Yeah, it's been one of those days. Yeah. So I said, let me do a live now. And the cards are really cute. And if they do work properly, this is a picture of like the little keypad on the card. And once you scan the items, like you scan the items when you go to put them into the cart, and it adds it up. And then once it adds it up, you get the total at the end, and they want you to go through the self-checkout line to, pay your bill. Okay? And I mean, which is fine. But the thing is that, like I stated earlier, there's hardly any personnel in the store now. Like you could tell, I would say it might be cut down into half. Oh, look at my hair, looking all crazy. That's how I feel, crazy today. Um, like half of the personnel that's normally there, like stocking the shelves and stuff. Like it was a few people stocking shelves, but not a lot. And like when you asked them, because I had problems with the card, it wasn't reading the barcodes correctly, or it might have been me, you know, not doing it correctly. But anyway, I was just putting stuff in the cart. It picked up some of the stuff and some of the stuff it didn't pick up. And it was just one of those days. Hey, Mama 3, thanks for coming through. How's it going? Thank you for joining my live. I was just telling them how I had exciting morning, earlier today. I'm just getting back. Went grocery shopping, and I went to the shop right, and they have these new carts now where you scan your items and it adds up your bill on the keypad, and then they want you to go through the checkout. Oh, you on a break? Okay. And when I got to the shop right, Mama Three, my son's locked his keys, his phone in his car by accident. I know, that's the new cart at the shop rates. And I think they're doing it. And the bad part is the personnel, only like a couple people know how to program these carts, or, how to troubleshoot them. So my cart, I think it was me. I'm going to say it was operator error, which was me. I wasn't doing it properly. It wasn't picking up all the barcodes and stuff. So I ended up just going straight through the regular checkout. Oh, you did? You heard about them? Yeah. Well, the theory is good in a way, but the only thing that I don't like about the theory of um, having these cards, because this is all AI generated, you got to remember that. And what's going to happen is going to cut jobs. So a lot of those cashiers are going to lose their jobs, probably behind all of this, because they're not going to need the personnel. I'm quite sure that that's the idea of the design. You know what I'm saying? That's what these jobs are doing. That's what these companies are doing. They're doing it so they could get rid of people, and they're going to have AI/computers doing everything. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the part of this that's kind of disturbing in a way. And like I said, I had issues with my card. I ended up going through the regular cashier line because I said, you know what? I'm not going to sweat the small stuff. Then I'm looking on the shelves. A lot of the shelves, they don't even have, hey, Deborah. They're probably going to put them on the scooters too, Deborah, when you think about it. They're going to put it on the scooters. Yes, Denise, you got to scan each and every item that you put in the cart. Yes, yes. Each and every item. Even if you buy produce, they want on the keypad here, on this keypad, you're going to go to an area where it says produce. And then you're going to key in, that little barcode number on the piece of produce. You're going to key that in. Hello. That's why I got so frustrated, Mama Three. The prices in the store, oh my God. The prices have gone up so much, y'all. It is crazy. Crazy. I swear the prices have doubled. Especially coffee. I don't know how many people buy coffee or drink coffee at home. I fix my own coffee at home. Coffee has doubled. And I'm talking about the little small cans of Maxwell House. They were $9. $9. They used to be like the most $6.99, and you used to be able to get them for $3.99 if they were on sale. I'm telling you, Denise, when I saw those prices, I was so upset when I and I have wait, I didn't even get a lot of meats. I only bought some fish and some shrimp out of there, okay? Because they were on sale. So I bought them. But I'm still going to have to go downtown to the butcher to get my chicken because the chicken prices were outrageous. So I'm going to go downtown to get the chicken. And I didn't like, they had chicken breast, but you could tell they took one breast and sliced it into like cutlets and put it in a pack. But I didn't like the way the color looked. So I'm gonna go downtown to the butcher and get the rest, get my meats. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I was so upset just looking at those prices on the shelf. And a lot of the items that they used to carry, they weren't even there. It's like different brands are missing. High prices and low quality. Yes. 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 The only cereal, and I didn't buy any cereal, but I did look at the cereal aisle. The only cereal they had on sale was Cheerios. Okay? And they only had the plain and the honey nut. They were on sale for like, I think they were $2.99 for that small box. But the other cereals in the aisle was like $6.99. It's like, are you kidding me? I I didn't buy any cereal because I have cereal here. Hi, Rebel Lady. How are you? You say you gave up all food except some meats and a bag of veggies, and I'll eat one time a day so I can afford rent. I'm with you. I'm doing the same thing. I am doing the same thing. You said, wear your glasses. I keep squinting. My glasses are here. I know. It's a habit. Hi, it's Deco. How are you? I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. How are you? Oh, you lost 100 pounds? Congratulations. Oh, but your doctor's concerned? Oh, wow. Your doctor didn't want you to lose the weight? The 100 pounds, Rebel Lady? I'm sorry to hear that your doctor's concerned. Oh, he said starvation is not the way to do it. Well, yeah, you shouldn't starve yourself, you know. But when it comes to food shopping, I I've always been this way. Even when my boys were at home, because now they don't live with me anymore. But even when they were growing up, I was the type of shopper. I shop by whatever's on sale and coupons. You know, that's the way I shop. Why, thank you, Itzy. It's Staccato. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel and please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Rebel Lady, you said I'm not diabetic anymore and I came off of 14 meds. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Nice. Nice. Would you say Mama 3? You glad to hear that she's healthy? Yeah, me too. Janine, you do coupons? I don't know if they do rain checks. Cause everything is electronic now. Even when I go to ShopRite, I don't know if you know this, but they have an app, right, that they use for ShopRite. So what you do is you scan the coupons online and it goes to like it's done electronically. So once I have a key fob, and once they scan the key fob, then my coupons, automatically get picked up in the cash register. Everything is computers now. Everything is computers now. That's why when I did, like I said, I went through, did my shopping and went through the regular line to check out and pay my bill. I had to go to customer service to get them to deprogram the cart that I had because it had my information in there. Because I didn't want nobody to come behind me. It still had my information in there. And then, God forbid, I don't want ShopRite to think I was stealing the groceries or, that was whatever somebody else put in there would belong to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I did that. Oh, wow, Rebel Lady. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that about your illnesses. You use the Fetch app? I never really used the Fetch app. Maybe I'll investigate it. I heard people saying that they use it, but I've never actually used it. Oh, so Denise, you can still get the rain checks even if it's electronic? Yeah, I guess I haven't done a rain check in so long. It's been a while since because most of the stores I go to, they usually stock pretty well if it's something that I want. So I guess they are. Maybe they do. I'm not. I can't speak on it right now because it's been a while since I had to do a rain check. But I know years ago they used to do rain checks. Oh, is another website called the Crazy Coupon Ladies website. I'll look into that too. Thanks. Thanks for the information. And from using it, you earned 500 bucks so far? That's great. Yeah, that's why, well, I always enjoy, well, I always find good deals at ShopRite, and that's why I went there today. Because I shop wherever I could get the deals. Um, the stores in our area that are pretty good is ShopRite, Giant. Sometimes they have great deals, and another store I'll go to Aldi's. I will shop at Aldi's. Oh, you get your family and friends to send you their recipes? That's great. That's good. That's good. Like I said earlier, everyone in the chat, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, please. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get my subscriber count up so that it could push me out into the algorithms. You do, I'll say, when you go shopping, you shop according to your recipes. Is that how you do it, Rebel Lady? Yeah, Deneen, Aldi's has taken over. But you know what, Deneen? I think maybe 3 months ago, I did a Aldi like haul and did a video on Aldi's. And do you know that the TT, the other channel, the Tickety Top, they wouldn't they discredited my video. They made me take it down. They said that I don't know if they had a problem because I used the Aldi, like I took a picture of the Aldi logo and used that for my thumbnail. So yeah, they made me remove the video for Aldi's. And I never understood that because I was just, saying what all I had purchased, you know, on the video. Yes, Rebel Lady, you have a great day too. And please, like I said, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, so I'm just trying to unwind and trying to woosah here because that was a lot. I don't go over there that much either because um I think and it could be just me, but I think it's more for a younger crowd. I don't know. It's just not my thing. So, some things is cute or whatever, but a lot of that stuff I'm not into it. So I just haven't gone there. Yeah. So have you been doing many videos, Janine, or you don't be on TikTok? I don't blame you. Yeah, I think it's for a younger crowd. And it's cute some of the stuff they do. I'm not going to say it isn't. Um and I know a lot of I'm quite sure like my teenage grandkids and stuff, they probably go over there. But I'm not over there a lot. Well, I just wanted to come on just to give you a heads up of how my day had been earlier today. I'm not going to and I got some things I got to take care of, some little housework to do. I got to go take care of some other items. So I'm going to say goodbye and thank you all for coming through. And I hope you all have a great day. And I hope it's uneventful. You're very talkative. Well, that'll be good. Don't you think? I'm not talkative. I'm going to tell you the truth. It took me a while to get to this point. Right where I'm at right now. Because I am not the talk. Oh, you're not very talkative. Yeah, I'm not very talkative. Uh, but with time, you'll get there. You'll get there. You just got to find something that you're interested in talking about. And that's what I'm trying to do. Just talk about things that interest me. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, they do the reaction things and stuff like that. I you know, some of them are good and it's not for me. So I have to do what's right for me. And that's why I'm doing my life. What's happening in my life. So but Denise, you hang in there and I will check out whatever else you put out. And I will see you all later. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for coming through. And don't forget to hit my like button. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.